guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna try out a new foundation and a new concealer and a new highlighter. The concealer that we're gonna be trying is the Smith & Cult Canceled Concealer. This is a light diffusing V concealer. I don't know if that means like V under the eyes, but the texture of this, when I felt it in store, was like hydrating and really got to me. Same with this foundation. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation, and the shade I got is 140N, which I think is gonna be a pretty good match for me. So we're gonna try out both the foundation and the concealer today, and we're gonna do a little bit of a wear test. I'm gonna use my Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I wanted to use a primer that I know that I like to see how the foundation works, because I am almost out and it is the best primer. It soaks in pretty much right away and it gets sticky, like it grips onto the makeup. Oh, that looks like, I think it's gonna be a perfect match. I have no idea what this coverage is gonna be like. Ooh, wow, that's a really good match for my skin tone. So, texture of this foundation really got to me too. It was kind of like a thicker version of the Smith & Cult concealer, it felt like. Both felt pretty hydrating and really good. They have a few different shades, but honestly the shade range is not very good. I was shocked. Like 140N, you guys, I think it starts with 100. I'm always like on the lower end, and this shade is kind of like almost towards the middle, which is kind of crazy. I would say that's light medium coverage actually, which surprises me. I thought this was gonna be a little bit more full coverage. It kind of feels a little dry. I'm gonna take my finger and just dot it where I want to get some more coverage. Doesn't feel like it's building very well. Like, I didn't build up any coverage there. It kind of just pulled it away. It's not, I seriously was expecting to love this. And no, I did not watch any other reviews. It just, okay, you guys, this is the weirdest thing. I'm gonna zoom you in. Like right here, I tried to build it because there's like a patch of redness here, but it's like not covering. And kind of the same over here and the same up here. Almost scaly. Can you guys see that? It just like right here, like in my hairline. It's, oh my gosh, you guys, no. The foundation is pulling away. Can you see that? It is, oh my gosh, there's like a huge patch now where it just like completely pulled the foundation away. There's like a huge circle. Can you see the line right there where the foundation just like doesn't exist, which is exactly what it did here. I can now see part of it there. Can definitely see it in here. Oh my gosh. Well, that sucks. I kind of want to return this. I don't return foundations, but I will literally never use this again. I mean, I could give it another go. Before I decide, I'll just wear it and see how it goes. But let's try this concealer. It's really liquidy. You guys see, it's like so thin and liquidy. It feels like a serum. Since our foundation's crap, let's just see what it does. I don't think this is supposed to be, it says it's called the Canceled Concealer, but I do not think this is supposed to be full coverage. I would imagine this is pretty light. It felt light on my hand. Like hydrating, like a hydrating, oh yeah. Very like brightening though. I like that color actually. I don't think it's too yellow. I cannot believe how bad this foundation is. Like right here, there's still just nothing there. No foundation, just nothing. This you are not gonna like if you want a full coverage concealer. This is a lighter concealer that is also hydrating. Oh, you guys, it's so bad. That foundation. I really don't even want to do the rest of my makeup. I really don't. Well, since it's like lighter, we're not gonna do full glam anyway. Let's just do some like low-key makeup. I'm gonna go do that, and then I'll be back to tell you about how the makeup applied. So I have the rest of my makeup on, and I did like a really quick makeup routine. Like literally, I feel like that took me 5 minutes. I'm gonna set it with some setting spray. I will say, what surprised me about this, first of all, the cookie highlighter is amazing. We did try that by Benefit. It's so good. Oh my gosh. I will say that the powder products layered so much better than I thought they were going to, because usually when the foundation pulls away and the foundation doesn't build, powder products do not sit well. They like grab and pull, and that didn't happen. I used my Flower Beauty setting powder, so I used a radiant setting powder. I didn't use anything like really matte, and I didn't really set the under eyes crazy. I feel like I'm going to absolutely love this concealer, but I want to keep wearing this and see how it wears. And I'm not satisfied with this. Tomorrow we're gonna do another review of it. So we're gonna try to use a different primer because we use a sticky primer. So tomorrow I think I'm gonna use a pore blurring primer and we will see if it works better on top of that. Let's use some setting spray. So we'll use some Anastasia setting spray and then I will update you guys. I'm gonna go show you in natural light what this looks like and then I will update you a little later. I'll see you in natural light. Okay guys, it is almost dark out, but I wanted to show you what it looks like in natural light up close. So you can see my pores. Oh gosh, this is just a great look at my face. Oh yeah, it's just, there's that patch that just like didn't blend. Here's all the crazy texture of my skin. Wow, I didn't even think I could get that detailed in the camera. So this is what it looks like in natural light. When it's further away, it obviously looks better. So I'm gonna wear this for a little while. I think it's already been about an hour since I filmed, but I'm kind of mostly curious to see how tomorrow goes. But I'll check in with you one more time tonight and then we'll do application again tomorrow. Hey guys, I'm in my bathroom. Kind of out of breath. So I was just running to get my camera because I was about to take my makeup off. I was sleeping in the next room and I realized that I did not film my check-in for you. So this foundation is breaking up. I'm gonna zoom in. It is literally breaking up all over my face. Can you guys see? But do you see that? It's not good. So I am interested to see how we do tomorrow with application with a different primer because I'm wondering if, because it's a luminous foundation and it's lighter coverage, if the sticky primer was just a bad move, if it makes it not buildable. So we're gonna try a different primer tomorrow morning, so I will see you in the morning. For that, good night. Mwah. Good morning, hello. And we have round 2 of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation. Again, my shade is 140N. And today we're gonna use the NARS Pore and Shine Control Primer. We're gonna try to build it up just like we did yesterday. Let's just do one side of our face with the Beauty Blender, and then maybe we'll use a sponge. I mean, this is a Morphe sponge. Maybe we'll use a brush on the other side. I wanna try to build it because I wanna see if it pulls away again. That's the whole point, right? It pulled away yesterday, it separated, it did not build at all. I will say I feel that went on a lot easier than it did yesterday. I need some more coverage there. It's a very, like, I would say, true light medium foundation. Okay, I turned the exposure down. You can see, so this is the side with the foundation. This is the side without it. I'd say it's a very medium coverage. My pores are really smoothed. But right now, that looks very different than it did yesterday. I'm going to dot it on. And then blend it in. I wonder if this is just like a foundation that maybe applies better with a brush. I just like, okay, let's try to put a little more in this area. Like stipple a little maybe. See if we get some higher coverage. That's kind of just like moving the product. Okay. Huh. Coverage is better with a brush. I do not know what it is. This foundation feels finicky. Like it feels very high maintenance. Doesn't just blend easily. Like even right here, now that I'm looking at it, this little patch right here where I tried to build it just like didn't build. This foundation just like does not build in coverage. I would say it worked better with a brush. Like this side looks significantly better than this side, but it just, in my opinion, after 2 days of trying this, brush, sponge, it just does not layer well. Like this is meant to be a light medium foundation. I'm interested to see how it wears and how things layer. So let's go ahead and do concealer. We're gonna use my Smith & Co. Canceled Concealer again in 130 Warm. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous today. Maybe I should have tried a different concealer today. I don't think so, because the concealer worked okay. It looks like the concealer, like blending out the concealer, it looks like it's taking off product in that area. I'll show you. This seriously feels like one of the most in-depth reviews I've ever done. So do you see right here how I put my concealer, and like right now, like here, there's like a patch where I blended out the concealer. Same with this side. It's like right in that area. I'm like on a mission to figure out what is going on, and I honestly want to take all of this off and use a different concealer. Should I do it? All right, here's what we're gonna do. I'm sorry. We're gonna do 3 applications of this foundation now because I'm going to take this all off. I'm gonna do it again because I just want to know, like I need to know if it'll work and not pull away with a different concealer. I'm gonna let my skin breathe for like a second. Put on some toner. All right, sleeves are rolled up, face is dry. Let's use our primer. 3rd time's a charm? No? This is like the longest foundation review in the history of foundation reviews, but I bought it and I spent money on it, and I'm determined to figure out if it's gonna work or not. All right, my face is definitely like the primer is soaked in, so let's take the foundation on our brush. This applies so much better with a brush than a sponge. And sometimes foundations like that just exist. It does dry pretty quickly, and for being a luminous foundation, it doesn't look super luminous. It looks like good on the skin, except right here. And it's just where I need a little more coverage. I'm not gonna try to build it up. So my Milani Conceal and Perfect Concealer in the shade 125 Light Natural. And I'm going to try to cover all of that, like do a big V shape, take it down into where the foundation is to do like a true test of, can I layer concealer on top of this or not? And now we are going to use our sponge because that is how I blend in my concealer. It looks so cakey in here. It might melt into the skin though, but like right in my pores, it looks really cakey and like in between my brow. And that, oh, it looks like I'm wearing a mask. Oh gosh, that is like cake face. Yeah, so my face looks really cakey. Like, and I don't know this setting spray can save it. Honestly, like right here looks so cakey. So we're gonna see, we're gonna do check-ins like normal. I'm gonna go do the rest of my makeup and then I'll come back and give you my thoughts on how everything applied. I'm gonna put a really light amount of powder on because it does feel so cakey. I'll see you guys in a sec. I just finished filming my makeup, and this tutorial, this look, will be up soon for you. I just filmed it with the Rachel Leary Goddess on the Go palette, and I'm excited for you to see it. I love it so much. But on the foundation, it still looks cakey, but I now have hope. Everything layered really well on top of it, and I did like my full face with this palette, so you can, besides the foundation obviously, so you'll be able to see all of the products that I used. But I have hope with some setting spray, and I think it'll kind of like melt into my skin a little bit as the day goes on. So we will do check-ins a little bit later. I will see you guys in a little bit, but as of now, I have some more hope. So let's just see how it goes. Hey guys, so it's been about 3 hours. My heater is getting ready to come on behind me, but it's been about 3 hours. This is what the makeup looks like. So it's definitely less cakey, but it still is a little bit cakey. There goes my heater. I have no idea how loud that's gonna come across, but I wanted to zoom you all the way in. So around my nose it's kind of wearing off. But honestly, it looks a lot better than I felt like it did right away. I don't know. I need to keep going for another couple hours and then we'll see what happens at the end of the day. Hey guys, so I am upstairs in my office on the porch, and I have like a lot of natural light and a ring light, so I'm not under studio lights, but I feel like this is even better for a check-in. I have officially been wearing this for 7 hours. You guys, I really don't know. I really don't know. Let me show you. I'm gonna zoom in so that you can see the state of my face. So here's the thing. It's not like melting off, but it looks still a little cakey. Like, I don't love, it looks really bad in here. The eyeshadow still looks bomb. Thank you, Milani Eye Primer. But it just, like, right in here, I just don't like the way that it looks. I don't think I've ever seen a foundation be as finicky as this one is. It's very finicky. There are definitely certain things that you can and can't do with it. Do not use the milk primer or like a gripping primer with it because because it doesn't layer well, it doesn't like stick well. It just gets really patchy. It pulls away when you use a hydrating concealer. It's not buildable. The shade range is really poor. It's not very luminous. I've been shocked. Probably about hour 5, I started to notice a little luminosity, but it's not really very luminous. Honestly, this foundation, don't buy it. I would say don't buy it. I do not think it's worth it. Everything that I've just said probably turned you off anyway, but if you were looking for my final thoughts and review, I would say that I would not recommend it. I have not watched one review on this, so I'm curious other people's opinion of it, but truly, in my opinion, this is one of the worst foundations I've ever tried. And I haven't tried all foundations, obviously, but everything that I've said, everything that I've discovered in my 3 applications of it, trying it with different primers, with different tools, with different concealers, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work for me. Maybe it will work for you. I have more of a normal to dry skin. I would say the majority of today I've looked in the mirror and thought, I want to take this off my face. I feel like that says it. I don't recommend this. I would not spend my money on it. Give this video a thumbs up if you like seeing foundation reviews and if these are helpful for you. I am always looking for like what is the next best foundation because it's something that we're all searching for, right? Like the one that makes our skin look so perfect and amazing. And I'm feeling like I want to go back to my NARS Pro Longwear Radiance and my LA Girl Pro Coverage mix again. So maybe we'll do that in an upcoming Get Ready With Me. But I love you. Thank you for watching this crazy review. Have a beautiful day and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.